So, one of the veteran guys, especially with JT not in the lineup,
Yep.
What do you tell all the guys, particularly the young guys, after a night like that?
You know what? We actually just had a good chat with Johnny, and obviously it's tough on him watching, and it's tough on all of us with him out of lineup. However, it's lacrosse. It's their chances for the most part went in, and if you look at the shot total, we had our chances. We could bury our heads in the sand if we didn't get our chances, and it's obviously you want to put them in, but the fact we're getting our chances, the fact we're still getting there, it's that's one positive. It's tough, but that's our league. Everyone's legit. Everyone's good. Every defense is good. Every offense is good. Every goal is good. And when you're 3-1 and you win 3 games by a goal and you're on top of the world and you lose a couple, it's tough. But that's it's like football. It's one game a week where it's like then you have all week to think about it. You get the odd weekend where you can kind of rebound the next night, but then you just have to lick your wounds for a week and then get back at her next weekend. Which fortunately we get to play the same team and go back in their barn and then hopefully return the favor.
How disheartening, I guess, as an offense is it when you see Vince getting all the bounces and just getting and making good saves, but also just getting lucky at times?
Yeah, and that's when you're playing well and you're hot, and obviously they did a number on Philly yesterday, and all those old things like they're having a bus here and stuff. That's it's actually probably better that they got all the bus together because they're together talking about everything. It's there's no excuses. We lost, and he played well. The defense played well. He played well, and we just gotta pick the pieces up and get at our Tuesday at practice.
During the 3-game winning streak, you're talking about how well the ball was moving, how well the offense was flowing. Can you put your finger on what has made it kind of dry out the way it did, especially tonight?
Well, you know what, I don't know if it dried up per se. I mean, when you get down 5-6 goals, it's tough to stick to the plan. It's because everybody is good, and then you even have a lot of D guys transitioning up, and it's like someone wants to do something. Someone wants to do something positive to get that spark going, to get something going, and So like I said before, we had our chances. We had shots. Did the ball move quite as well as it did? Well, you know what? If you look at the tape, it might have, but the fact that we were on top in those games, and tonight we were down by a lot, it's tough, and that's just the way this league is. It's it feels like you're doing everything right when you win, but really, did you do everything right when you won by a goal with 30 seconds left? Maybe not so much, but when you lose by 7, you obviously didn't do enough. So it's again, you gotta look at the film, look inside, and then take a couple of days to kind of pick it up, and then Tuesday you're just right back at it, right back with the plan.
Sean, I'm sure you looked at the Rochester roster and said they're not an 0-3 team.
No,
they're gonna come, and now everybody's within a game and a half of each other.
Exactly, and exactly it. It's like I said, there's 9 teams. There's a lot of good players. Every team is loaded, both sides. And when you have a team like they're star-studded on that offense. Obviously, Dan Dawson, they're all the media. It's 0-4 in 2 games. What's going on? And he puts up 11 or 10. I don't know what he had tonight, but obviously he's doing well. Like, everyone's a good player. Everyone just, sometimes it takes time for chemistry, and our side too. There's still a lot of new guys, and as much as we put up 14 in a few games, and tonight was our little stumble, and hopefully we can rebound and get it back on track.
Power play struggled tonight, but once again, you guys killed some penalties for them by taking penalties, including another major.
Yeah, that's obviously something. It's tough, and you can blame anybody, everybody. It's just one of those things that we know we shouldn't take those penalties, and we seem to be doing them night in, night out. But that's not for me to say. It's not. I worry about what's up front, and that's all I got.
The 5-on-5 offense, did seem more stagnant tonight. Some of the only times you did break through were on the pick and roll plays. How do you capitalize on those more, or find ways through the defense?
Well, yeah, to be honest, it's their defense. They pack it in. When you play a spread offense like Philly, for instance, they're running at you way out, and then there's lots of space. Where Rochester, they got 5 guys inside our Canadian dotted line. It's tough to break through. So you have a game plan where you want to pick and roll, but then there's help. So now we need outside shots. We're getting outside shots, and you're hitting sticks, you're hitting helmets. It's one of those things. It's like, now what? So then it's like a little bit of panic, a little bit of, I'm just going to try this, and it's so you kind of you get out of it. Whereas if you just stick to it, good things can happen. But it's one of those things, and that's life and that's sports, right?
It seemed like every time you scored, Rochester came back and scored right back on you. Is it kind of hard when you can't really get that momentum
Oh,
going?
of
and
course,
get back
without
on?
a doubt. You're not gonna pull punches. But again, there's no blame. It's on all of us because we get a goal. We're still down by 8, so obviously we'd like to get maybe get on a good run and get 4 or 5. But that's definitely something we've talked about and it's been addressed, and we obviously have to fix that.
Thanks for
Thanks.
All right, boys.